Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I pray. I really pray that everyone is doing well and you are safe, happy and healthy. I really mean that. And part of staying safe is understanding the narcissist and other types of individuals can fake love with a straight face. That's right. You see, I've heard. And I'm pretty sure you've heard as well. Basically to throw caution to the wind and to not protect yourself when making friends and letting a new loved one into your life. Such as a new spouse. Oh come on James. Have you been hurt before? And this goes back to being careful about what you tell others. Most people know that relationships are in serious trouble these days. Yet they still oftentimes give terrible advice. Now this doesn't mean you can't have a support system with someone you vetted or someone you believe you vetted. But even then, it's still okay to be cautious about what you tell this person about your life and who you are spending your time with. But we've heard it. Why are you being so careful? You will never find someone in your life with attitude. And what they aren't understanding is, you can be happy, healthy and full of life, and willing and able to meet new people. But you can be very cautious at the same time. Look. If you go out and donate your time, and you meet a nice person while you are out donating your time for a charity, and let's say they are donating their time as well, you might not right away invite them to your home and let them know where you and your family stay. Heck, you might know them at the donating center for 10 years and they might never go to your house because you might never invite them. Does that mean you are being too careful? No. It means you are being smart. Because those that mean you harm most times than not will pose as someone that is doing good to gain your trust, so you will let them through the front door of your house and your life. But at some point you might vet someone that you do let through the front door of your life and home. Does that mean you should stop being careful? No. It just means this person has taken a bigger step into your life. However, you can still have boundaries. And you can still have a plan in place in case this person turns on you. Because without a plan, or without a way to escape a bad situation, is like having no boundary. A boundary is not only, I won't take this treatment, but it's I don't have to stay and take this treatment, because I have a way out. And this is something to note. Healthy people respect others that have this in their life, because it shows you love yourself. We talk a lot about self-love. But what does it look like? Well, self-love is when you value yourself and what you have to offer society. And you have boundaries put in place to protect yourself from those that mean you harm. Regardless if they were acting like your friend yesterday. Healthy people respect that because they know you are around them not because you have to or because you fear them, but because you choose to be around them. And you want to be around them. Narcissist can fake love with a straight face. They can be with you for 15 years. And then one time say they never loved you. And they only married you because you had a nice house. Yes. That's right. Narcissists will say and do some really terrible things once they feel like you have no power to escape them. Yes. True. I'm sure there were some red flags throughout the 15 years. But they acted so well. They convinced this person they loved them. Then out of nowhere, they state they never loved you. And they were only with you because you have a nice house. And this is what you are wanting to protect yourself against. When you know someone is capable of this kind of terrible behavior, you then realize it's okay and your duty to protect yourself against it. And it's not to say narcissist won't try to dupe you because they see you have boundaries. Because they still might try. But, in many experiences, narcissist will, even when playing the long game, if they can't get you to give up your control, the control you have over your life, they quite possibly will leave you for someone they can convince to give up their control. This is again where you might have a situation where someone you are with will just up and leave for no reason, and they will quickly be with someone else. Examine this. Did you have strong boundaries? Were you careful with your assets? Heck, maybe you refused to tell them about your assets. Then poof, they are gone. Narcissist can look you in the face and tell you they love you, and tell you they care. Please know and understand this fact. And once you understand it, you won't let those butterflies kick in when someone tells you these things. And because of these butterflies, you drop your boundaries. Because the narcissist doesn't want you to think clearly. They want you to get that rush of chemicals to your brain and the butterflies in your stomach. Because when that happens, they feel they can convince you of anything. But if you understand, narcissists can say and do these things with a straight face. Yes, you might still feel good someone is saying something so nice to you. But, just like we've been talking about, you can slow things down and take a step back. And ignore the butterflies. And make a rational, sound choice regarding what you are going to do regarding your relationship and your life. Self-love, boundaries, discernment, and for me, prayer. With that said, has anyone been through this? Where out of nowhere, they dropped their mask and said they were never in love with you. They just used you. So forth and so on. Or you dropped your boundaries because of the butterflies only to regret it later. I would like to know. Please share your story. Because the more we share, the more we grow. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to be a part of this channel's growth. Because more people need this information regarding toxic people. And if you would like to support even further, you can do so by the way of Patreon. And for those that are already supporting by the way of Patreon, I humbly say thank you, thank you, thank you. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.